Open Public Meetings Act.
Yes, Chairman, it has been noticed.
All right, can we have a roll call?
Mr. Candell?
Here.
Ms. Larman?
Here.
Mr. Mueller?
Here.
Mr. Shaw?
Here.
Ms. Sataka? Mr. Volusin?
Here.
Mr. Williams?
Here.
Council President Zabrowski?
Here.
Chairman Tai?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you very much. We'll go over the resolution later on in the agenda. Can I have a motion to accept the minutes of the last meeting?
Yep.
Motion to accept. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Communications agenda.
We have a consistency review under the NJSA 40A 12A 7E ordinance number 03-26 amended Hercules redevelopment plan 2 for the former Sunshine Biscuit site, specifically the properties identified as block 53.02, lot 8, block 54.01, lots 1.01, 1.02, and 7, and block 14, lot 1. No, we need to review the redevelopment plan.
Good evening, Chairman. Good evening, board members. Do I need to put my qualifications? Kelly?
Which the way.
Yes, numerous times. Yes. So good evening, board members. Tonight I'm here to for the consistency review of the Hercules redevelopment plan 2. And just to give you a little bit of background that on September 23rd, 2024, the Borough Council authorized the Planning Board to conduct an area investigation study per Resolution 2024-229. Subsequently, on May 21st, 2025, an investigation study was presented to this board by me to include 5 parcels that are adjacent to the original Hercules redevelopment plan. And the planning board recommended designation of this area as a non-condemnation area in need of redevelopment based under local redevelopment housing law criteria such as abundance of vacant and underutilized parcels, lack of direct access to some of the parcels, diverse ownership, obsolete layout. The Hercules redevelopment plan that is in front of you governs 5 parcels, and it comprises of roughly 58 acres of land, out of which actually there is 1 parcel that is larger, and that is 46.28 acres. The remaining 12.15 acres, which is 4 parcels, are within the prime zone, whereas the larger parcel is within the the SED zone of the borough. What this plan does is it retains the zoning on the 4 smaller lots because most of them are constrained and focuses on this 1 large lot. The idea of this presentation or the purpose of this presentation is to demonstrate that this plan is in its entirety is consistent with and in many respects directly implements the borough's planning framework as expressed through their 2013 master plan, through their 2023 master plan re-exam report, and the 2023 land use element of the master plan that was adopted by the planning board. So I'll jump directly to the master plan. First, I'll talk about the 2013 master plan. And I think it's important because with the re-examination report, many of those goals that were placed in the 2013 plan were continued. And these are continued goals. So I'll focus more on 2013 and then dive into the 2023 master plan. But The first goal was aesthetics and site improvements in industrial area. This is exactly what this plan does. It focuses on the design standards. It comes up with the bulk standards. To be specific, one of the recommendations or the objectives was to revise the range of permitted uses to eliminate specific heavy industrial uses. The Hercules Redevelopment Plan 2 implements this recommendation by establishing the SEDHR zone with a refined, curated list of permitted uses that excludes heavy industrial operations while retaining and expanding the appropriate commercial and light industrial uses. Again, there was a recommendation to create a floor area ratio standard for the redevelopment area. The redevelopment plan that is in front of you precisely does that. It establishes 0.45 as the floor area ratio. If the planning board may recall, there was an application in 2021 for this site, and it was for an addition of a third building on the former Sunshine Biscuit site. And this plan actually reduces that floor area ratio to curb what was suggested by the master plan. Then goal 3 of the master plan was visual environment and natural systems. Goal 3 directs the borough to encourage an improved visual environment and preservation of the environmentally sensitive areas. This plan does exactly the same. It preserves the environmentally sensitive lands. The 4 parcels are preserved as prime zone, and it comes up with sustainable standards for the SEDHR zone. And if you look at the section, there is a section 4.4, which really talks about green infrastructure so that any project that comes in would have to meet the LEED standards or the Green Globe standards. There is a requirement to have EV charging station. The stormwater ordinance, I believe, Justin, was updated to reflect green infrastructure. And this plan says that everything has to be consistent with the new stormwater regs. So the plan is consistent with this goal as well. The goal 4 is maintenance of business community and desirable new commercial development. The plan encourages productive redevelopment of underutilized and vacant parcels in the Hercules corridor, directly implementing this objective. There is also one of the objective is that encourage new development that will not place unmanageable demands on the borough's infrastructure, and prepare a redevelopment plan in coordination with SERA to provide design and priority guides for this significant development. This plan exactly does that. If you go through the plan, there are specific design standards for lighting, landscaping, stormwater, parking. So it complies again and it advances the goals. The last goal under the 2013 plan is the circulation and transportation plan. And in fact, when I was crafting the plan, Justin, the borough engineer, myself, and the county engineer, we had numerous conversations to come up with a circulation plan that works. So if you notice, the driveway on Bordentown Avenue is restricted to right in and right out only. The two driveways on Journey Mill Road, one of them is restricted to full truck movement and the other one is right in only. So we have worked quite a lot on this plan to make it compliant, to ease the traffic. And also there is a possibility that whoever comes in works with Conrail to see if deliveries can be made through the rail. So I think it's an ideal location, and to have a plan in place is sound planning. Now going on to 2023 master plan, most of these goals were carried forward. The only significant change that came was when state established the model EV charging station ordinance, and the plan requires that you meet those standards. So again, it's consistent. with that standards. Then in 2022, with the exodus of warehousing coming into New Jersey, the state came up with siting guidelines. This plan is consistent with those guidelines as well. And then in 2021, there was climate change vulnerability assessment requirement. And again, this plan takes into consideration all the sustainability standard requirements and makes it as sustainable as possible. Now, going to your land use element of the master plan, there was direct reference to the Hercules redevelopment area. The 2023 land use plan element stated that the area that is currently designated as Hercules redevelopment area is surrounded by seemingly underutilized and or vacant properties located on either side of Journey Mill Road to the north of its intersection with Bordentown Road. A formal investigative study would allow the proper evaluation of these suspected characteristics. As applicable, the Hercules redevelopment plan should be expanded to encompass any portions of this area designated as in need of redevelopment. And that's precisely what we are doing. We are directly addressing this recommendation of the land use plan. So in all, the plan that is presented to you is consistent with the borough's 2013 master plan, the 2023 re-examination report that was conducted, as well as the 2023 land use element of the master plan. I'll take any questions.
You did a thorough job.
Thank you so much.
Take a motion to accept the report.
No, it's not a hearing.
Mr. Chair, I second motion.
Great, we'll do a roll call. Mr. Kendall?
Yes.
Ms. Larmen?
Yes.
Mr. Mueller?
Yes.
Mr. Shaw?
Yes.
Ms. Sataka? Mr. Velosan? Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Council President Zabrowski?
Yes.
Chairman Tai?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next on the agenda, site plan subdivision hearings. We have none. Old business, new business, administrative matters. Our next meeting is March 4th, 2026. Justin, do we have?
There's one item on the agenda. It's the Borough Housing Plan Element and Fair Share Plan. There'll be a presentation.
Yes. Next, we need a motion to open to the public.
Make a motion to open public. Motion.
All in favor?
Favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody from the public like to speak? Anybody from the public like to speak? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to close the public. Motion closed. All in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.